What is going on, entertainment? So time come to y'all with another video. We doing a little Zeus Town Hall. You already know what this is. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay. First, I wanted to get into y'all is this Snatch music video. Snatch your wig, ho. Snatch. Okay, Natalie. Who is the creative behind this? Because why are you and Big Lex walking around in fur coats looking like mob wives, looking like y'all about to go hang out with Drita and Renee and Karen, okay, and basically start talking, about the next mobsters to be unalive. It just like, what the heck was that? The video to me was really, really bad. It did make me realize though that Natalie's verse eats more than I thought when first listening to the EP, because I told you guys, uh, Lex is what ruined this song. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like the beat is still whooping her ass even through with the music video dropping. But it's just the creative behind this made no sense at all. Like to me, what I imagined this song to be with the video, it should have been them acting as if they're filming Baddies and her and Natalie snatching wigs and fighting, acting like they're fighting, or put them in a hair salon and snatching wigs from girls and make it comedic. But this to me made no sense. Like, what? And then there was one point, it was a girl like put in a pool, and then you saw her head doused in the pool. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't get the creative behind this whatsoever. And I just wish that like they did it differently because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Okay. And then Lex looked a little uncomfortable in some of the scenes as well, literally talking about beating hoes up with a fedora hat on, with a size fedora hat on. You know what I'm saying? The song is still cute though, besides Lex's verse. So I still got to give Natalie her tens in regards to that. But please, if you're going to drop another video for this EP, Natalie, think about the creative in detail because that was not it. Okay. Now, Summer, you guys, I guess, watches the episode a week later because she finally saw what was said and done on the last episode of Baddies. And she has some thoughts about what Fauna said to Natalie.
I'm late in on watching Baddies or whatever, but I got some shit to say. Fanna, why the this bitch talking about be a CEO? You need to be a CEO. You and Diamond. Who the fuck is those talking to? How you gonna tell the boss to be a boss when she been bossing for a long time now? So my, if I was you, I would have. Bitch, she not you. She ain't gotta do shit. And then got the nerve to bring. I'm so mad I wasn't even right there because if I knew what I knew now, that was trying to like check some shit. Anything hoe should have checked me. Natalie ain't got shit to do with it. She pressed record. I said what I said, and ain't no bitch don't do shit about it. Like what? Talking about be a CEO, be a CEO. Y'all are goofy. For one, why even come on somebody? Girl, be quiet. Why just
So Bird, not you influencing the kids, girl. Sometimes y'all don't be giving these kids a chance, girl. Your kid, there should be no kids around you somewhere when you talk about no damn baddies. Not they emulating you talking about somebody goofy. That is crazy.
come on somebody's platform and choose to for the help instead of for the boss. I just don't get it. Bag fumble. Y'all are lost. Oh, I'm late in on watching Baddies.
I agree with Summer. It's no shade. I just feel like Fauna was very out of line for doing what she did because it's like at the end of the day, we've seen Natalie across TV for like over a decade. This lady has done 10 times worse, 10 times worse than what she did with her just literally being a little messy. So to me, Fauna didn't play it smart because at the end of the day, Natalie gonna remember that when it comes to next season and they casted for it and all that. So I don't think that was very smart on Fauna's end. I guess she wanted to tell Nat now how she felt, but it was like it's the time and place for that. And you kind of trying to check her in front of everybody with DTB there. So I don't think she's gonna appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of DTB, she did sort of she did sort of cloud Natalie in regards to the EP. She tweeted, "Why would I be pressed about being on a project that debuted with a 3K Spotify streams? Please." Okay. After somebody tweeted, I'm glad Natalie didn't add you on her Baddies album. You or Anna. That hit a nerve in you. Why don't you like that's why you don't like her album. You'll never take my spot in the games. 304, sit back and take notes. So that's what she replied back with, that the Spotify streams was about debuted at 3K. Okay, it's more than Bambi. Shoot. Bambi still has 9 listeners. So to me, it's like, Natalie's doing a little bit of at least a biggest one. And somebody asked her, say, how much did yours debut at? And she says 30. Okay, 30K. Well, let me tell y'all something that I peeped the other day. I was over here listening to Spotify. You know how sometimes they put you through a playlist, and they put LaRue songs on there. And y'all know, y'all have heard the 2 ones that they play on now that's TVW. I ain't cocky. I just know what I look like. And then there was another song, from Florida, the other one, I'm a nut on my body. But she had some other songs. I said, I know you lying. They were actually good. I was gagged. I ain't even expect. I thought she only had them 2 tracks, but she has a couple, a couple tracks under her playlist. So for y'all that don't know, I'm talking about a girl that's on Now That's TV. But it kind of gagged me because I'm like, wow, like she actually is not bad. Like it sounded really good. There's one song I'm gonna play, I think, on the after show for y'all because it ate down. And I'm not saying that just because me and her are cool. Like it really did eat down. Like no shade. So another thing too, Summer kept going on in regards to the disrespect against Natalie and say, if you ain't never walked a CEO shoes, calm all that down. Period. MFs want to saying what they would have done. 304, please get there first. Like y'all still in rookie stages and more likely gonna stay there. Make it make sense. Far as that little sneak, please stay tuned for the next episode. Now, DTB basically is telling Summer to shut the hell up because she says, Summer, please stop popping that before you end up with another cleft lip. Ooh. Listen, not you mocking the man hitting her, all right? But Summer, like I said, I think Summer is right. It's the shade. I think she has a good point with what she said. I think that, Fauna was kind of stepping over her boundaries, especially with it being her first season. It'd be one thing if maybe Rollies checked her, like DTB or something. Like they've been there at least put in a couple of season work in. This is like your first season, it ain't even debuted by the time y'all filmed that. Anyways, y'all, Stunna is having some issues with her ex Mula. If y'all don't know, they have separated since Baddies has commenced after them getting into it um a little bit ago, and it had to do with a lot of personal stuff and then also the network stuff that they were dealing with. It was a whole lot of drama. She talks a little bit about him in this live. Shout out to Lola and how he's basically trying to cloud chase off her name, trying to act as if they're going to have like some real divorce, but she says that they were never legally married. And it's a lot, okay? And what I feel like though, to be honest, I want to see Stunna Girl on Love Cabin. Like Stunna, I feel like could really change her image if she was smart because we get such like a rough side of her. So if we see like a Love Cabin type of trying to find a nigga to fall in love with her type ish, so some of the fans that are not too fond of Stunna, they may end up falling in love with Stunna because they could see that she has like a softer side. What y'all think?
Break it to you. No, he has not left me alone. That's why he had to go tell all his bitches that he met. He was lying to them and telling them that he had a lawsuit on me and that he was finna get some divorce money. But sorry to break it to you, hoes, we was never married. So the man was lying to y'all because the bitches kept
That's why I want to say this is my husband. I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, because it's like, it's such a word that's so loosely thrown around when it's really not true. Y'all low key making a mockery of God.
the bitches kept asking him why he don't got no money. So he kept trying to make up an excuse. Remember this lying ass lawsuit? He said he was gonna sue me. Bitch, there was never a lawsuit. There was never no divorce money because we never was married. All of it was a lie to make them bitches feel sorry for him and to make them bitches give some money to him. Like, that's your prerogative, babies, but he played you. Like it was so crazy, right? the nigga friend, I was still in contact with the nigga friend. He was like, yeah, the nigga has your number saved under your name. It says you call him every day. Bitch, you have not talked to me since the day I left you. Stop lying to these bitches to make it seem like you still got motion, baby. Cause you don't got my phone number. Sorry to break it to you. You're not talking to me every day. The nigga was like, the nigga's so delusional. He was like, he asked the bitches like, who I just talked to on the phone. And the bitches was like, Stunna, bitch, you know damn well you is not hearing me, girl. I didn't have 4-5 niggas since, bitch. You are not a thought on my mind. Sorry to tell it to you. That's why niggas still posted about me, and I'm not posting about a nigga because a nigga still thinking about me. Like, but anyways, nigga was lying to the bitches to make it seem like he still had motion, talking about he was finna get some lawsuit money. No, baby, you lost your money. That's what happened. There is no lawsuit money. You lost your money. Like, bro. So then he started telling the bitches he was a pimp and he was pimping on me so that they would give him some money. Like,
pimping all over the world. The way that Stunna needs deep therapy, because how she be doing people that she was so close with and dogs them out like a dog is crazy. Okay, I don't think the nigga was innocent though, but sheesh. Y'all remember when she made fun of I forgot how to pronounce it, but the bag he had that he was using the bathroom in, that was when I had lit that Stunna completely different. Cause my God,
bro, y'all hoes is the only dumb bitches in this motherfucking equation that's gonna listen to this shit. When a nigga tell you this type of shit, look at what they actually have. If you were a pimp, why don't you have none of the money? Why does the bitch have the money? Like, you were clearly getting pimped on. So it's just certain shit. When that didn't work, he started telling bitches he had a lawsuit. So they thought there was some imaginary money on the way. Like, yeah, daddy, I'm going to stay down because you finna get this lawsuit money, daddy. I'm finna run in all the money I got because you finna get this Girl, it's been 2 years. It ain't no goddamn lawsuit money, bitch. Now the nigga in jail. Now the nigga in jail and the bitches is fagging off. So nothing working now. So now he gonna post a fake ass marriage certificate talking about she won't give me a divorce.
which he posted on his social media, which caused up a lot of drama because people felt as if Stunna was still stuck on him and didn't want to let him go, which she claims that is not the truth.
Because he trying to lie to them hoes and make them keep paying him so they think there's some imaginary money on the way. Baby, there is no imaginary money on the way. I do not talk to that man. I ain't talked to that man since I left that man. On my soul, bitch. His motherfucking friends be in my DM trying to get in contact with me. I will really start busting shit out. But you want to know why I don't? Because a nigga is a clout chaser and want that type of clout for me. But sorry, baby, there's no money. Like, I was the pimp in that relationship. Your nigga got pimped on by Stunna Girl. Sorry to break it to you. And he's still thinking about me. Like, and I don't know what type of games you hoes is playing, but y'all need to leave me the fuck alone, baby, because I'm in a happy relationship and I don't care. Like,
okay, now this happy relationship that she's referring to, y'all, is a new dude. Okay, his name is Big Goonie. Okay, this is what he looks like, y'all. Stunna got a type. Stunna got a type. Okay, dreadhead, looks a little lost in life, and low-key she wear the pants. That's the type. I see it. Okay. Now, Tesehki, you guys recently spoke about how she and Chrisean have now made amends and how the conversation sort of came about. If y'all don't know, they are on good terms and they are doing like a tour together. Okay. Move over, Jocelyn's Cabaret. We got Tesehki and Chrisean coming.
And I haven't talked to her since Midwest, the first day. I haven't talked to her since that. So I answered the phone and then she was like, hey, Tifa. I was like, hey. Now you know it's trying to snatch the phone from her. And it was so unexpected. It was so unexpected. I swear. I was just like, and it's like, probably like, if I would have answered that call days prior before my event, I probably would have hung up. You know what I mean? Like, honestly. But it was like, I don't know, God, retrograde, energy that I just got from all the lovely people in Brooklyn. It was just like, I don't know, I was just so happy at that time when they called. So it was like, it was hard for me to jump from happy to, what the fuck? Mad. It was like, so I just stayed in that energy. I was just like, hey, and she was like, hey. It's like she was froze up too. And then I set my phone up, and my friends and my team in the room, they all like, that's Chrisean? I'm like, yeah. And I haven't talked to her since Midwest, the first day. I haven't talked to her since that. So I answered the phone, and then she was like, hey, Tifa. I was like, hey. Now you know it's Chrisean. I snatched the phone from her. And it was so unexpected. It was so unexpected. I swear. I was just like, and it's like, probably like, if I would have answered that call days prior before my event, I probably would have hung up. You know what I mean? Like, honestly. But it was like, I don't know, God, retrograde, energy that I just got from all the lovely people in Brooklyn. It was just like, I don't know, I was just so happy at that time when they called. So it was like, it was hard for me to jump from happy to, what the fuck? Mad. It was like, so I just stayed in that energy. And I was just like, hey. And she was like, hey. It's like she was froze up too. And then I set my phone up, and my friends and my team, and so I was just like, okay, hey, how? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is cool? Well, I was thrown off a little. And then she was like, she could tell, like, it's my sisters, like, so she could read the energy. She was like, where you at? And I was like, I'm in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? I just finished my show, and then my other sisters was all like yelling, like, in the background, like, we thought you was here, we thought you was here. It was just so fast. Everything just happened so fast. They was already in there, like, praying that day.
Okay. Once again, I find it very odd how they were able to make up with everything that's been said. And I don't think the tour is a good idea because I feel like there needs to be healing done before they could go on a journey to make money together and be around each other in such close corridors. But I'm no therapist. I just see it from what I see. Okay. Now, Joseline now has announced her tour, you guys, and y'all, it has now begun and it's 18 and up. Okay. So you kiddos that are straight out of high school, you kiddos can attend the tour if y'all deem plausible. Okay. Which to me is crazy. Like, I want to know what venues are clearing these 18 and up ranges because girl, when I went to see Miss Joseline, we were serving alcohol. So like, what's up with that? That's all I want to know. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below about this video, and we're out, babies.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight, it's my duty. Shake too fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass, make a pass for the booty. I fantasize interludes when I'm in the mood, see me in the news. No time to rewind when the baseline